you started playing basketball.
Coming from a basketball family, I was really born into the sport. As a kid, I would watch my dad's games, practices as well. He would always bring me to practices. So that's where I fell in love with the game. That's where I decided that I wanted to play basketball professionally and as a job that I would do in the future. So yeah, I have two brothers as well that play basketball. We love playing the sport competitively. So yeah, it really just comes from our dad. Our dad our dad helped us get to know the game, helped understand the game, and what it means to play the game in the country. So yeah, that's how I really started playing basketball.
Can you share high school and college varsity?
My high school and college days were, I would say, not typical from your typical basketball player. I didn't play NCAA. I didn't play UAAP. None of that. I was part of the B teams, and I would say that happened because my mind wasn't in the right place. I wasn't really focused on basketball like that. I prioritized a lot of different stuff, and that's why I wasn't able to play any NCAA or UAAP basketball back in my high school and college days. I was part of the B teams for a while in NU for college, and a little in De La Salle, but other than that, even in high school in the Salle Green Hills, I was part of the pool for NCAA juniors, but again, because I wasn't really focused on basketball and I was distracted with a whole lot of stuff, I quit basketball. So yeah, I would say that I'm really blessed to be playing this sport right now. A lot of things had to change. I had to work really hard. 2 years, I had to work really hard 2 years back and forth in the Philippines and in California. So I want to I want to give a huge shout out to my coaches that helped me along the way, especially Coach Miggs from Idona Performance and Coach Matt from Legend Sports PH. They really helped me out. They got me right. These are not only my coaches but also my mentors. So they really helped me focus up. I had to dial in and really tell myself that if I wanted to do this for a long time for my job as my profession, that I should be disciplined. I should be working extremely hard, and yeah. So those were the hardest 2 years of my life. I had to work so hard coming from De La Salle, that I was only partly playing basketball. I was more of a student. Then the pandemic came. I went to the U.S. That's where it all started again for me. It was like a rebirth. I call it a revival. So that's where my revival of my basketball career started. I was working out 2-3 times a day. I wanted to show the people, not just the people. I wanted to show myself that I was capable. I wanted to show people that I am what I said what I was. So I had to dial in, worked really hard. So when I went back to the Philippines, mid 2022, I was contacted by Coach Bal to try to play 2 and through for USD actually, but eligibility issues came, and that's where I decided to just try to go professional. So yeah.
How's experience playing in the MPBL?
So when USD didn't work out, it was already the MPBL season already started. So they were like 4 games in. So there were a lot of options for teams to join, but thankfully, God willing, I found a team. I found a home in Quezon City. played there for I think 6, 7 games. So yeah, my experience there was really good actually. At the start, it was the transition was very hard for me. It was very challenging because the play style in the MPBL is way different in college. It was much more physical. It was much more we call it brain based. So it's a game that you need to use your brain. Uh, it was really challenging, but I was very open to all options from my Coach Wang, in order any way I could help the team. So I was blessed enough to play 25 to 27 minutes a game, and yeah, I was able to show people that this is where actually people first saw me play. People didn't know me before. So when they heard about an Andre Duremdes, the son of Kenneth, that's playing basketball, they were like, where did this kid come from? Like, they didn't know where I came from because I don't have any background in high school, in college. They're all very minor. So I came in there, I came ready. I made sure my body was ready. I made sure that I was ready, skill-wise, everything. From the past 2 years that I worked very, very hard every single day. So it was a good experience. I played 6, 7 games, and that's where I got scouted by Terrafirma. Actually, it was my teammate Shaq Alanes. He had a friend in my team in Quezon City, and he messaged that teammate saying that they wanted to get me for the 3x3 team in Terrafirma. So when that opportunity came, I just took it right away. So I left the MPBL, went over to Terrafirma. Yeah, so I started playing 3x3 basketball for Terrafirma.
What does your father advise you on professional basketball?
My dad is the type of person that he wants you to figure things out by yourself. He wants you to make your own way. He wants you to be independent. So if you would give me advice, it would be like very short, but also very meaningful. So an example would be that there are times where I would show frustrations on the court, which is I think it was normal, but he would tell me all the time to relax, stay composed, don't show your opponents your frustrations because you're gonna use it against you. So like minor stuff like that. He also tells me my mistakes after games. He texts me, calls me. He gives me like slight pointers on what I need to change, what I need to work on more. So yeah, he's also the type to not really be involved with our careers because he has this saying that what was it again? He has this saying that he made it out by himself, so he wants his kids to make it out themselves. So other people wouldn't like that, but honestly, for me and my brothers, we really appreciate it. We see the reasoning behind it. We agree 100% that everything worth it in life, especially something that you love, you need to work hard for it. You don't have to expect people to help you. You have to do things your way, do things yourself, figure out things, make mistakes, so that you would learn. So yeah, but he's a really good dad. I would say he's a really good dad. Whenever we need him, he's there. So yeah.
How's experience playing PBA 3x3?
That was really fun. I loved 3-on-3 so much. It's much more skill based because the spacing is very wide. A lot of opportunity to go one-on-one, and the competition is very good. I really loved my experience in 3-on-3. But yeah, it's also personally I feel like it's way more tiring than 5-on-5. Even though it's a half court setting, it's the thing is you're moving the whole time. Like there's not a time where you're just standing up. There's not a time where you're just jogging. The whole time it's like sprint, defense, then back on offense, then defense, back on offense. You only get like 1 to 2 timeouts. So, and plus we play 3 games a day. And then we play back to back. So we play Mondays, 3 games, and then if you make it to the quarterfinals, the next day you play another 1 to 3 games. So it's really tiring because when you play a game like let's say 9 a.m., you play that game, then you have to wait like an hour 30 to play your second game. So that's like for the first game you do your activation, you do your warm ups, you play the game, and then you take your rest after, right? So when you take your rest, your body cools down, and then when it's time to get ready for the second game, you activate again, you warm up again, and then you play again. So that's really the tiring part about it is the routine of having to warm up, having to get ready for the game, having to stretch, warm up activities, everything, activation, and then when you rest, and then do it again. That's for me what's the most tiring part about it. But yeah, ultimately it was very fun. I really loved the 3x3 experience, and I actually enjoyed it more than 5-on-5 honestly. But yeah, I play basketball for free, so I whatever the setting is, 5-on-5, 3-on-3, 1-on-1, 2-on-2, I'd play basketball. So yeah.
Top 3 toughest opponent in PBA 3x3.
Well, in 3-on-3, you almost get to defend everyone because you switch everything. Mostly you switch because there's just 3 people. Spacing's very wide, so mostly you switch. So sometimes I defend guards, I defend bigs, wings, whatever. So the 3 most difficult opponents that I faced personally. Number 1 is Wendell Comboy. Wendell Comboy was very tough. Wendell from Blackwater, because he could shoot from anywhere, and he shoots it really fast. He releases it really fast, so you can shoot it from like 5 steps behind the 3-point line. And then when you try to cover him, you try to trap him, he can drive it to the lane, go strong. And he won the scoring championship in 3-on-3 recently. So yeah, Wendell's the toughest in my opinion. He could score like 15 a game, 15, 17 a game out of the team's 21. So it was really tough going against Comboy. Excuse me. And then second for me was Alfred Patino. Alfred was very physical. And the thing with Alfred is that, which I think is very underrated, is that he's very smart. His IQ is very top level. When he catches the ball, he just doesn't attack. He just doesn't pass. He looks at the floor. He's a very good passer, by the way. So, yeah, Alfred Patino, and also he's very physical. Like, your body's gonna hurt after the game. Like that type of physicality. He's very physical. He's big as well, and he could shoot as well. So, yeah, so Patino is up there for sure. And a third one was, I think it's a tie. I don't know, because everyone is tough, you know what I mean? Everyone has their set of skills. Everyone is different. Everyone has their set of talents that you have to prepare for. So everyone's tough, but that Meralco team was very hard to beat. They were the toughest by far. So for third, I think I would give it to Manday and Cedrifa, because you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, there's Batino in the post and pick and roll situations. Very smart, very capable of driving the ball. He's also very athletic. But Manday and Cedrifa is gonna shoot on you, face up, size you up, dribble, and then shoot on your face. And Manday doesn't miss. But when you try to cover Manday like close up, he's very fast, like hella fast. So Manday and Cedrifa, the combination along with Patino is really crazy. Manday doesn't miss in the corner, and then he just drives past you very quick. Cedrifa like their closer, their clutch man. Whenever they need to score, they go to Cedrifa. So yeah, those 3 were like major reason why Meralco was very successful this past conference. So yeah, I think it would be them plus Comboy.
YU jersey number 7.
Number 7, my childhood hero until now actually is Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony is my favorite player ever since I was growing up. I modeled my game out of his game. He's for me he's the greatest of all time. So Carmelo Anthony is the only reason why I wear number 7. So ever since his Denver days, I really thought he was better than LeBron at the time. But yeah, I love LeBron as well. But Carmelo Anthony's game is different. Like he could hit you in the post, be physical. Outside, he has great touch, mid-range, face-up game, 3-point. And then back then, when he was a little bit younger, he was also athletic. So there was nothing you could do with number 7. So that's the same mentality I try to install in my game. Like a defense could try to give me everything, but I would have a counter. How to counter it. So yeah, I wear number 7 because of Carmelo Anthony.
Who was best teammate you ever had?
Everyone's the best for me. I loved every teammate I had from the multiple teams I've been with. But if we're gonna talk about leagues for the MPBL, I would say that my best teammate there was Andre Flores from Converge. I would say that because me and Dre go way back. We used to be teammates back in grade school in Salle Green Hills. So our relationship started from there. We've always been close. We stayed in touch. He eventually in high school he eventually switched schools to Ateneo. So from being best friends back in grade school, we were rivals back in high school. It was La Salle versus Ateneo at that time. Yeah, Dre's also like the same height as me, so we played the same position. So it got really competitive back in the day. So when we teamed up in Quezon City, it was like a fire that rekindled. We enjoyed every moment. We talked about we even reminisced one time about how we were kids, talking about we were gonna be pros one day. We were gonna be playing basketball for our jobs. So to see that happen for our first time being professionals, being teammates, it was a very special moment for us. So yeah, I would say in MPBL was Dre. In PBA 3-on-3, everyone. I loved everyone there. Everyone was very capable. Everyone was very skilled. Everyone was very nice. So, but if I had to choose one, it would be Shaq Alanis because he's the reason that I got there in the first place. So I really thank that guy for seeing something in my game because he just watched the game I had in the MPBL, and we happened to lose to I forgot what team, but we happened to have lost that game by like 20 points. But he saw me how I played. He said that I should just play for him because our team wasn't winning back in QC. So he asked my teammate at the time that if I could just go to Terrafirma. So yeah, if it would be anyone, it would be Shaq. I would thank Shaq for allowing me to share my talents to the eBay 3-on-3 world. So yeah.
Last question, top 5 best NBA players in the East.
I'm a New York fan ever since I was a kid, so I gotta be biased. So no particular order, but I would say Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle. Gotta put Giannis in there. Gotta put Embiid, and then Jason Tatum. I don't know if I missed anyone, but those are the 5 players that came into my mind when I'm thinking about the East. So yeah, I've been a New York fan ever since I can remember. So I really love the Brunson's game as well as the Julius Randle's. So yeah, those are my top 5 players from the East this year. Thank you. Thank you so much. Pwede na po ako mag-leave.
Thank you for watching.